Hey guys, thanks for joining me on another one of my YouTube videos. And today we're going to be talking about dealing with customer complaints. How do you deal with customer complaints? Maybe a little different than how I deal with customer complaints, but the more you work on it, the more you deal with it, the better you get. And I can say, I guess from experience, I may have 25 years in dealing with customer complaints. Now I'll explain to you in a little bit, but I wanted to do a quick video on dealing with customer complaints because a lot of people in almost every industry, you're gonna come across a customer that's not happy or a customer that has something to say. You know, with Facebook these days, people get on there right away and oh, I went to this restaurant and my food was cold and the whole world sees it. You know, it's not like it was back in the day before the internet. My experience, again, I'm in real estate now. I'm a realtor. I deal with complaints for showing appointments, complaints for, listings. I try to deal with them. Certain things irritate people more than the other people. And I try to understand. I try to be, put myself into the shoes of the person complaining. So if, someone says, we had a showing, people came through our house the other day and they had their boots on and there's snow everywhere. And I think to myself, if it was my house and I had a showing and people came through, like, how would I feel? Like, I would be upset too. So I totally understand and I totally get it. And I'm like, I will get on the phone with that agent and let him know. And I do. I get on there and it's like, hey, you're going to, my client's house with your shoes on and, wet snow everywhere. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So I try to be as understanding and put myself into the shoes of the person making the complaint to see how it would affect me if that happened to me. And when you change that perspective, it seems to give you a more understanding instead of just getting into negative mode and trying to argue and push away the complaint. I try to understand it more, and I think that's helped me over the years. Now when I say 20 or 25 years of experience, I think back in the day when I was 18, 19, I was bartending. I did that for 10 years now. Okay, complaints, you're in a bar, everyone's drinking. You're not going to get too many complaints, but you still got it.
Oh, I'm waiting too long for a drink.
No problem. Here's a free drink.
There's not enough rum in my drink.
No problem. Pour some more. Here you go. I never really got into a confrontational or argument to say, oh, there's exactly 1 ounce in that. Too bad. It's like, I was successful. As a bartender, it was a fun job, but I guess it's just my personality and how I deal with people and interact with them and handle complaints. Moving along from the bartending, I had my own vending machine business. So I had a big route, me and my brother-in-law, what's up, Danny? And we had a business for about, 12 or 13 years of vending machines. Now there's a lot more complaints than you would get in the restaurant bartending scene. And again, how we dealt with it was very important. So for example, we'd start early, 3, 4 in the morning, and we wanted to, a lot of companies wanted us there before noon and stock up the vending machines before lunchtime. And, we'd get into a company at say 9 or 10 o'clock and they'd come running at us, oh, that machine ate my dollar. And again, some vendors, which we used to hear stories, oh, I told the guy I lost $1. He's like,
no, you didn't. Let me go see. I'll test the machine.
And you question them and you make them even more irritated. Then they go to the manager and they complain. And that's how people ended up losing accounts and this and that. And we would come in and, it was a very service-oriented business and you dealt with a lot of people. I mean, one of our call accounts had like 1,000 employees. And so, you're dealing with those people on a daily basis and then, times that by, 50 locations, like you're dealing with tens of thousands of people on a weekly basis. That's a lot of complaints. So when I say I've dealt with people and I've dealt with complaints, I've not only dealt with management because management hears complaints, but mainly even just right direct with the customer, whether it's I lost $1, that machine's jammed up, it's not working, and the things happened, right? I'd go there. Oh yeah, it's jammed up. Here you go. Here's your $1 back and let me buy you a Coke. Let me buy you a coffee. And you just take them from being irritated. You solve the problem. You give them back their money. And then I would even go that extra step and treat them to a coffee or give them a bag of chips or something. Just, they would come back again. They wouldn't be angry. They wouldn't go cry to the manager. Oh, this vending guy, ripped me off and this and that. It just, we were very successful for the years. We built up a big, huge business. We had over 500 vending machines. We had 3, 4 people working for us, 3 or 4 vans on the road. It just was a big grind business. So we eventually got out of it, but dealt with many, and you can ask my brother-in-law about this, many complaints, many customers. And for the most part, we would flip it, turn an angry customer into a happy customer, and made a lot of friends along the way, saw people on a daily basis. You want to stay away from confrontation because especially if it's somewhere you're going to see the person again, in the vending case, it was every day. Yeah, you just don't want don't want to have that confrontation. You want to try to understand, first of all, what they're going through. If it was you, put yourself in their shoes and then solve it. Find a solution to the issue. And I would go that extra step and treat them to something or try to make it better. And it worked for me. You know, we were very successful, like I said. So hope you found this video helpful. That's how I deal with complaints. Now, even in my real estate business, I remember those things from back in the day that I learned, and I use those to problem solve and deal with customer complaints. If you have any questions at all about this video or any others, please leave a comment in the comment section or reach out to me. All my info is in the description. So look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks so much.